up, y'all? Welcome to Book and Wellness Podcast. This is episode numero uno, number one. I got a special guest today, my boy Elijah over here. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about, like I said, introduce ourselves a little bit, talk about how we got into business and what we're doing now. You know, basically the backstory of how everything started, and then give y'all an update of what's happening today. But yeah, I got my boy Elijah over here, and we're going to just, get started here in a second. But yeah, tell them how they can find you, Elijah.
Go ahead and look me up on Instagram. It's VASQZ_Eli. I'll be posting my content there, and then you'll see a YouTube channel coming up soon.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna start off from the beginning. So we're just gonna pretty much see. I wanted to ask you, how did you first get into business?
How did I first get into business? So shit, first started business. Well, I'll tell you like this. Like my dad, he always had his own business, and so I learned from him. You know, I didn't want to do the. It's funny because I didn't want to do the shit he was doing. He was a truck driver, had his own trucking business, and I was like, I don't want to do that shit. You know, I'm young, I'm fucking. And you always told me, man, get your CDL, get your CDL. I'm just like, I don't want to fucking drive, and then I don't know. Ended up eventually getting my CDL. I mean, I couldn't get it till I was 21, but before that, I was like I said, I went to the Army after high school. Had a couple jobs before that, Domino's, but really worked for like 2 shifts, quit. Yeah. Shit was trash. Jobs were not for me.
Yeah.
You know, went to the Army for like a year, got kicked out. You know, that wasn't for me either. And then worked at a mattress store. My uncle helped me out for like a whole year because I had to wait till I was 21 to get a CDL. So 20, that whole year I was just working, and I quit at spring break. So I was like, no, let me go fucking party. I saved. I had my income tax, blew my income tax on fucking spring break. I made my first investment in a truck. Right.
Oh.
So it was weird. It was a crazy time. So when I was 21, I made an investment in a truck. Me and my dad, we got this. This guy was getting rid of a truck, and it was like $4,000. So I gave him $2,000 out of my income tax. My dad gave him $2,000, and we got this raggedy ass white truck. You know, so I was driving that, and it was fucking like, bro, you drive that bitch, and it's like.
Would you be driving in state or would you be going out of state?
No, in the state. In the state. But I was just hauling dirt, materials, shit like that. You know. Just construction. But yeah, man, but that's how I got into it, bro, with my dad. Me and my dad started a business, went half on it. And shit, man, that was when I started making money, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I really don't need a job to make money, to make a living.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and imagine this, I'm 21 years old, getting my first check of fucking $2,600. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how to manage the money, bro. I'm just blowing that shit.
It's a lot when you're that young.
Yeah, and it's funny, bro, because when I first got that check, I remember I went to the mall that weekend, and my dad was like, hey, son, you better not blow all your check. Don't spend that money. You need to save it, put it back into the truck. I was like, all right, cool, got you, Dad.
And he spent
30 minutes later, bro, bought some fucking Kyries for $300.
Oh, no.
I was in the mall buying whatever, bro.
You were spending.
I was blowing that shit. Like, yeah, I got you, Dad. Blowing shit on strippers and every fucking thing, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. But like I said, I'm 21. I didn't know shit about, you know what I'm saying? It was my first time making a lot of money, and you know how that goes, bro.
Yeah.
And eventually went out of business because it's a construction business.
How long did it last?
It was like really like 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, because like in construction business, we were doing like in construction business when it starts raining, you're not working.
You know, you can't move material.
Yeah, you can't move material in the rain. You get stuck in the rain, all that shit. So, like I blew all that money, and then like the next month it was raining. Like the whole month it rained. Like I don't even remember
so
a time
where no work. There was nothing being done.
I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do shit, and I already blew all my fucking money.
Wow.
And by the time it was time to get back on the road, I didn't even have no money to get my truck fixed or fucking put diesel for it. So that's when I learned, and then went jobless for a minute, got back on my feet. 2 years later, saved up, built up my credit, and did business again. You know,
nice.
Started over again, and that shit failed because COVID. You know. But one thing was I always worked out. You know, I was always into the gym, and then eventually started coaching people, and you know, did it for free, and then you know, started charging people a little bit more, and then now I'm here. You know.
Yeah. It's funny how it works out. You know, you start off with the trucking business, and then you start another business, and then this whole time you're working out.
Exactly.
And then you didn't even know that eventually you'd be starting a fitness business.
Exactly.
And starting training others.
And that's funny, bro, because like I said, when I was 20. You know, I was going to this whole time, like when I was 20, since I was 20, I was always in the gym fanatic. I always had people come up to me and ask me, hey, can you train me, bro? And can we do this? And I'm like, and
it didn't hit you then, though?
It didn't hit me then until fucking I was damn near 25, you know, after COVID time, 2020. And then I started, coaching people and charging them for it. And
Yeah.
so now I'm here coaching online, and been doing that since.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But that's how I got into business. A pretty long story, my bad. But how did you get into business? You know what I mean? Because you young entrepreneur. You barely turned 23.
Yes.
So yeah, how'd you get into business, man? Yeah.
Man, for me, how I got into business,
Yeah.
pretty much, here's what happened. I used to go to UTSA. I wanted to be a doctor, right? So I was going to school. So I was going to school for medical humanities, and eventually I had to pick up some jobs.
Yeah.
And so due to life, because life happens, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
And so I had to pick up some jobs. I had to bring in extra income. I worked at Olive Garden and the Country Club, 2 jobs.
Yeah.
And I was working those 2 jobs and going to school. And so for me, it was this constant cycle of just working. I didn't have time for anything else.
Yeah.
Eventually, I had to let go of school, and all I did was just work those 2 jobs. I got tired.
Yeah.
I couldn't make any more money because my time was being taken up.
Yeah.
And so I would sit there and I would think, well, how can I make more money? Did some research and I eventually found real estate.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got introduced. And so I was like, wow, you can make money off of owning property? I didn't understand it. It was a new concept to me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, if I can just get into real estate and then own some property that can make me some passive income,
Yeah.
that can take over my bills, so I don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
And I was working constantly. I would wake up, gym, first job, second job, go to sleep. Wake up, first job, second job, go to sleep. And it was just, eventually you get tired of that.
Yeah.
And you see, what you notice when you're going through that is you're just making it.
Mm-hmm.
Your bills are paid,
Yeah.
but it's not anymore because your time is already taken up. You only have so much time during the week.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was trading my time for money.
Yeah.
So that's what got me into business is I wanted to supplement my income
Yeah.
and not work as hard. And
Yeah.
so then I found real estate. I just dove into it, and from that point, I went ahead and just I sought out other people who knew more than me.
Yeah.
And so I tried things on my own in the beginning, but dude, it didn't work.
Yeah, you gotta get that mentorship, man. Hell yeah.
That's where it really took off.
Yeah. How'd you find that? How'd you find that mentor? How'd you find your mentor, and how'd you get started with the shit? Because you said you've been doing it on your own.
Yeah.
Well, first off, how long did you do it on your own before you got your mentor?
I did them on for quite some time. It was years.
Like a year, yeah.
Yes, it was years. I
When,
don't know how many years.
when you were like what, 18, 19?
Yeah, I started when I was 19,
Yeah.
early 18, and then I did it on my own for a little bit, and then once I got to the point to where I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do it on my own.
Yeah.
There was so much of a learning curve that I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I knew nothing, and so I was like, no, I gotta find out who knows how to excel in this business.
Yeah.
And so that's when I sought out. And what I did was, so what I did at the time was called wholesaling.
Yeah.
And so I jumped into wholesaling, and then at that point, I would cold call, which is call Craigslist ads, like houses for sale. Because there's a bunch of houses for sale that you can call and get a hold of a homeowner. And so when you call these people, some of them are investors trying to get rid of their house. And so I got a hold of one of the homeowners. He turned out to be an investor. But he took interest in me. He knew I was a beginner.
Yeah.
He saw right through me.
Yeah.
And so he told me, he invited me in, and then that's when he first went ahead and he had met me, and he saw that I wanted to get my feet wet, wanted to jump in the industry, introduced me to a mentor, and that's when I really took off.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. So you've been wholesaling for how long? Well, not wholesaling, but you've been investing for like
investing
4
for
years, 3 years.
Yeah, a couple years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I met you 2021. I think you were already doing it before that.
Yes. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was still trying to get my feet in the door.
Okay.
You know, trying to learn more.
Yeah,
then that's when I sought mentorship, and then that's when I really started getting more involved.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. That's good, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, bro. You gotta get that mentorship, man. You gotta find other people that know more than you. Cause look, ain't nobody self-made in this bitch, bro. Even me, when I started my business, I always had a mentor. Even if I didn't pay for like some type of coaching or mentorship, I always had someone to show me, hey, how to get my business started? How do I do this?
Yeah.
You know, when people try to do shit on their own, they waste a lot of time, a lot of money. Most importantly, more time, shit that they can't get back. You know what I mean? And then fucking money, and then they never learn. So that's why a lot of people never really grow in their business, man.
No, I agree. Because having a mentor will just excel you. Because they've done it. They're successful in the business. They know exactly what to do and what not to do, so they can steer you in the right direction.
Exactly.
When you're doing things on your own, it's like you got all these pieces to the puzzle, but you don't know how to connect it. Exactly. And the mentor's the one that puts it together.
Yeah.
I mean, without mentorship, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at. Because that's what really excels you.
Nah, same here, bro. I'm always getting mentored. I'm mentoring people, and if your mentor that got mentors, then he ain't a good mentor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just tell you that.
Well, but that's what a lot of people don't realize, how important a mentor is.
Yeah.
They don't understand that.
Exactly.
They want to do it on their own.
Yeah. I would love to do shit on my own too. I would love to. Man, I did this shit by myself, and so man, there's so much rapping. I did this shit on my own. Don't need no help.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit's bullshit, bro. They all got help, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all got help some way, one way or another, bro. Whether it was a connection through somebody, hey, a friend to a friend, hey, I can put you on over here. Like, it's all bullshit. Self-made is like just bullshit.
Yeah. One thing I realized is you can't, and not only in real estate industry, but in all industries, it's hard to do things on your own. You have to have a team. You have to have people around you who you can grow with. Nah, it's never just, like you said, it's never just self-made. There's no such thing as self-made.
Fuck no. That's why I always try to find people that know more than what I know. Because, like I said, I want to figure that shit out by myself. I would have wasted too much time. I don't waste no more time, bro. That's why I get mentors.
Yeah. That's why you know so much, because you seek out that mentorship.
Yeah.
It's not just all about you and you trying to figure it out and you doing it on your own.
Yeah,
you look for that knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, and look, here's the thing, bro. I don't act like I know, but I remember this quote: "The wise man knows that he knows nothing." You know what I mean?
Facts.
So there's always a lot of shit to learn, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still learning too.
Yeah, because once you actually realize how much there is to learn, and the more you learn, you'll understand that you can never know everything.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it's gonna make you coachable. Once you understand that shit, bro, that makes you more coachable, and you're gonna be able to grow more than someone else that someone else that thinks they know everything.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about fucking men. You know what I'm saying? Our
we
egos and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I know, I got this shit, bro. And like, man, I met so many people like that. I'm like, bro, no wonder you loser. Now I'm playing. Nah, but for real,
but you're
bro.
Right. Egos,
but like, bro.
Egos is a big play.
Yeah.
If you have too much of an ego, and you're not able to learn from somebody else who knows more than you, especially if you know that they know more than you.
Exactly, bro.
But your ego's holding you back, that can prevent you from being successful.
Exactly.
And growing.
Yeah, people don't understand that shit, bro.
No.
You gotta realize, like, bro, there's people that know more than you. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't look at it as like, oh man, I want to be better than this dude. Like, bro, work with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people that are on a level higher than you, they some of the coolest people, bro. Some people want to help you, but I mean, I get it. There's some people out there that, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to help nobody, but there's a lot of people out there that are really helpful, help you get to that goal faster than you just fucking hating on them and wishing you can get there and trying to do it by yourself.
Yeah, it's hard to do it by yourself. But see, the other thing is, with the knowledge you gain, you also gotta apply it.
Oh yeah.
It has to be applied.
Definitely, man. Oh, that's a whole nother podcast, man.
A whole nother podcast. What I'm saying? Yeah.
But yeah, were you gonna ask me again? I forgot what you asked me earlier.
Oh yeah, I had asked you, what was your first year like in business?
Oh, my first year like in business. Okay, yeah. So my first year, really. Oh yeah, I basically skipped through it. The first year, it wasn't even a year. You know what I mean? So I was 21 when I started my first business, my trucking business. It was only 6 months, remember? 6 months. I'm working, like, it was some good checks. You know what I mean? I'm getting $1,000 checks, $1,500 checks.
Yeah.
I was making, like, I would say the most I made when I was 21, like $8,000 in a month. Versus before I had that job, before I started my business, I was making $500 a week. That's $2,000 a month, bro.
So that's a big jump.
That's a big
jump.
Going
from 500 to 8,000.
Exactly.
Especially when you're young.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's more than you're used to seeing.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know how to fucking, you know what I'm saying. My first time, I just fucking fucked it up. I mean, I still paid for my truck, maintained it for a little bit for like 6 months, but it was a shitty truck too. Yeah. So it had kind of like had a lot of mechanical issues, engine problems. There's always something getting fucked up. You know, and that's the thing about business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand when I was younger. Like, fuck, like, you're gonna take some L's. You know what I mean? There's gonna
It's
be
a
a little,
part of the
there's gonna be
game.
setbacks, but that's part of it. That's part of any business, bro. It's not gonna go fucking perfect where you just start your business and you're gonna be thriving. It's not how this shit works. You know, you start your business and one week you're gonna make fucking 1,500, 15,000, 1,500, and the next week you might make zero. The next week after that you might make 0,
Mhm.
and then you might make 2,000. You know, it's up and down.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a constant. You know, it's not like linear progress in a business.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
some weeks I'd make fucking 3K and fucking or yeah 3K, and then some weeks I make 0, and I'm like, fuck, man, this shit suck because I already blew my money last week. You know what I'm saying?
Because you were spending it.
Yeah, exactly.
You were
So,
celebrating.
Exactly, yeah, fucking around. Like the
Yeah.
employee mindset. Even though I had a job, you know, I had an employee mindset back
Mhm.
then. You know, and this is a lot of people don't understand that, bro. There's a lot of people that are like imprisoned, you know, slaves to their business. Like they work Monday through Friday. Like their business is just a glorified job.
Mhm.
You know, they're self-employed, but they still got an employee mindset. They're still doing weekends, like I was doing, celebrating on the weekends, partying,
Yeah.
drinking, blowing my money,
Yeah.
and then fucking when the money didn't pop up the next week, I'm like, damn, I'm
So
fuck.
you had the business. You
Yeah.
were making the money.
Yeah.
You just mindset wasn't
You
there.
know, yeah, mindset went there. Maturity, growth. Like I said,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Like I said, if I knew what I knew now, I would still
Yeah.
be running that bitch.
That's a
You
good.
know?
That's
Yeah.
a good thought right there because
Yeah,
to do business you gotta be mature.
yeah,
You gotta have your maturity level has to be a lot higher.
yeah. Discipline.
Because it's a lot more
Oh,
responsibilities.
yeah. Your maturity is definitely, bro. Cause like I said, I mean, that's one thing I noticed, bro. Like, there's no childish. I never seen no childish business owner. Like, only, I mean, unless they're on TikTok or some shit. But you know, that's a whole different kind of business right there. It's a different way to make money. But in my
Yeah.
business, trucking, yeah, you got to know what the fuck you're doing. You gotta have some skin in the game. And like for me, it was crazy because I was learning my first time. A lot of people start off in a company, but I started
Mhm.
with my own truck and shit. So
Mhm.
I didn't know, like, you know, if I would have known what I know now, I would have started working for a company first, work to learn, and then have then start my business like that. You know, because I would learn like more about the market of trucking and all that shit. You know, before I jumped
see.
in.
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
you would have just mimicked
Yeah.
their success.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing could prepare me. I think even the job could have prepared me for the mindset part
Yeah.
and you know the financial discipline that comes with running a business. You know, because if I would have had that, bro, I still would have been in business. And like I said, I think it was 6 months in. It was around like summertime of 2016. Like I went out of business and that was it. So 2016 to 2016, that was my first business, man.
Wow.
You know, but yeah, man, it helped me a lot. I learned a lot from my failures in business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so one thing I learned was like trucking is cool, but like it's not what I wanted to anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm glad to be where I'm at. I've been doing business 4 years. You know, fitness coaching. Now I'm getting into business coaching and mindset. So
Nice.
hence wealth and wellness. But other than that, my first year in this new business, yeah, right now, shit, I would say it's probably the best. Cause like it's not about the money; it's more about the freedom.
True.
Have more freedom than any other job, any other thing, any other business job or whatever
Mm-hmm.
can give me. I can do what the fuck I want when I want, almost, and yeah, that's why I like
Mhm.
coaching, cause I'm just helping people and. And I always had people that came to me for advice. You know what I mean? And I'm like, shit. Now I can get paid for this shit. Hell yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I mean? I don't mind it. So I'm just getting paid to live, basically. So that's the way I see it. Because I'm doing something that's like that I love to do.
Yeah.
Which is like helping other people. Even sometimes I can't stand motherfuckers. I can't
Happens.
stand. You know what I'm saying?
Happens.
But I love helping people that want to be helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's why
definitely.
I'm coaching and all that stuff. But yeah, man. But how about you? How about you in your business? Like I said, cause look, man, we already know any business, bro, is not gonna be fucking
It's
rainbows and butterflies and all
No.
this shit, bro. Like we want to know like everything, the good, bad, the ugly.
It's definitely not as
Yeah.
pretty as it seems to be, right?
Yeah.
When you think of creating a business, it's pretty exciting in the beginning.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just starting out, everything's brand new, you're learning everything. But my first year in business was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. I started young. I started very young. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
And there was such a huge learning curve in business, and I had no idea of this learning curve. I just thought, okay, well, maybe I could just keep going and just keep spinning the wheel and I'll get somewhere.
Yeah.
But I wasn't getting anywhere.
Yeah. We'll talk about like how was it like getting leads? How did you get leads? How did you get people? Like, 'cause like I'm telling you, bro. In any business, bro, there's gonna be some kind of like rejection. Any business, there's gonna be some kind of rejection. There's gonna be some type of like, failure, if you will. Where it's like, fuck, man, like it's gonna have you question, like, fuck, man, I don't know if I should be doing this. You never had that?
Yeah, I did. I had quite a bit, because the thing is, I'm gonna go back to it, but I jumped into business young.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have the beards. I was pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I looked pretty young.
Yeah.
And so when you look young and you're talking about people's houses, they're not gonna trust you. So I dealt with a lot of different people not trusting me.
Yeah.
Not wanting to work with me because I was so young. I looked young.
Yeah.
I talked young. I spoke young. My verbiages weren't there. All these. I was very naive.
Yeah.
And so I had a lot of failures. I mean, I had one time where I went up to I was knocking on doors, and I had this one person tell me, "How are you gonna be here talking about my house when you're so young? Your shirt's not ironed. you look young. You don't know what you're talking about." So it was a big realization.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, like, I mean, hearing that from somebody, that's not only, I'm not gonna say embarrassing, but it has an effect on you. It's like, whoa, is this really what I want to be doing? You know?
Yeah.
And so it makes you question, but you just keep going. I don't know the timeline on it, but there was a time where I would knock on doors when I could for maybe 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And I didn't get anybody to work with me.
Mm.
I would be out there, not every day because I had job.
Yeah.
So I would try to fit it. I was working jobs, so I would fit it in.
Yeah.
But nobody wanted to work with me, so I wasn't getting any traction.
Yeah.
But I would still go out there. I would still
showed up.
I had this other guy who I knocked on his door, and he saw me and saw how young I was. He screamed at me, "You get the hell out of my house."
Yeah.
I don't want to work with you.
Yeah.
Just did not want to talk to me at all.
Yeah.
When you're young, you're like, whoa.
Exactly. Yeah. The image is everything, man.
Yeah, it is.
Your image, the way you show up, your confidence, your charisma, the way you talk, all that shit does make a difference, bro.
And especially being so young, you don't know how to handle yourself. You don't know how to. You don't know how to speak well.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know how to handle yourself well. You don't know any of that.
Exactly, bro. But I'll tell you this, bro. All those failures, right? Even the people criticizing you, bro, that makes you better. You know what I mean? Because it's like, fuck, okay, now I need to improve on this,
Yeah.
You can't improve on your age. You just got to wait.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Grow a beard.
Yeah, you grow the beard.
That's what helped me.
Yeah. That's one thing I learned. Like, you got the beard, you get more trust. It's funny.
The beard works.
When I grew the beard out, I made more money. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. I was like,
there's a trust in the beard.
Okay, I guess.
It works.
Yeah, you got the beard and the glasses, so they're like, oh, he's smart and he's wise. Oh, yeah. Because
let me work with
him. Let me work with this guy. He said he's a nice young gentleman. He looks like he knows what he's talking about.
Exactly. Image is everything.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it is everything.
But yeah, I don't know who I was talking to, but yeah, it does make a difference, bro. I forgot. But yeah, someone I bring you up one time.
Mm-hmm.
One of our friends. I can't. Oh yeah, James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because we're gonna help him get out the house and shit. I told him, I was like, yeah, Elijah, man. He's like, yeah, I've been helping him out because I told him I coached you.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man. The funny thing is, he on top of his shit, bro. And he's only 23. He's like, what? He was just laughing. He's like, what? He thought you like 30, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I get that a lot though. I get 28.
Yeah.
But it's because I think it's the beard. But it's not only that. It's the way I carry myself.
Yeah.
Because you got to learn, and this is what I mean when you're in business.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to.
You do. Hell yeah.
You got to learn how to maneuver yourself.
Yeah.
Carry yourself, how to speak. I mean, this is a lot of things my mentor taught me.
Exactly.
And so, but it was through going back to failures. I couldn't tell you how many times I got not embarrassed, but I failed.
You like humbled or
like I got humbled.
Yeah.
Because I said something wrong.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
my thinking wasn't there. Just something caught me, and it forced me to change.
Hell yeah, that's good.
And so through all of those failures and perceived pain, sometimes it hurts,
Hell yeah.
Like you want to grow so bad, but you got to go through these failures.
Yeah, you do.
You want to succeed, but hey, you can't succeed without the failures. It's like you can't have the good without the bad. They go hand in hand.
It's bro. It's not. Dude, failure is not. It's not a part of it's a part of success, bro.
Yeah.
Failure is
Agreed.
not the opposite of success, bro. It's part of it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you learn from that shit, bro. It's not an L, it's a lesson.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
That's
a loss,
true.
it's a lesson, bro. And you learn from that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You learn, and some people that they once they come across shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like maybe a different person with a different mindset, he probably would have quit the first time someone
That's
criticized
true.
him. And he's
Majority
too
of
young.
people do.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
A lot of them do, bro.
I've
And
seen
that's why
it.
they're not in fucking business, bro. They don't got the persistence. They're not willing
Yeah.
to keep learning and like, no, fuck that. They're not willing to take no for an answer.
Yeah.
You know, once
That's
they hear a
true.
no, they just like, bam, I'm done. You know, but when it comes to shit like what you're doing, like door knocking, all that stuff, like sales in general,
Sales. Yeah.
it takes 10 no's to get to one yes. So you got to keep
Exactly.
going.
Yeah. You
know
can't
what I mean?
quit.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah. You can't get disappointed.
You
You,
know?
can't get.
Exactly.
You just gotta stay level headed. Hey,
You
it's
know?
coming. It's on its way.
You know, it's similar. It's almost like women too. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. It's a numbers game, bro. Anything sales, it's all sales, bro. You gotta talk to, you know what I'm saying? Talk to many leads, as many as you can. And out of 100 of them, maybe fucking 10, 20 of them, if you're good, you know, they might work with you.
Improve
Yeah.
your sales skills.
Yeah, improve your sales
Improve
skills.
your sales
You gotta
skills.
improve your sales skills, right? They tell you, hey man, you're too this, you're too that, and then you make an adjustment, you know,
Yeah.
and now you're getting 2 out of 10. You know, maybe your verbiage is incorrect. You get that,
Yeah.
you fix that. Now you fucking getting 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, and as you keep going, you get more experience. That's another point. Now you're getting 4 out of 10. You know, but you know how this shit goes. But
No, you're right about the going
Yeah.
back to the failures. It's like sometimes when you have so many failures when you start in business,
yeah,
and you look back on those, like once you're in it, it sucks. But once you get out of it, you
Yeah.
know, it's like you look back at it and you're like, if those failures got me to this growth,
yeah.
are they even bad?
No, they're not.
They're not.
It's not, bro.
They're good.
People don't see that shit,
They
bro.
don't see that.
They don't.
It's
man.
like if this was what made you grow,
Yeah.
that's not
You
a
wanna
bad
know- you
thing.
wanna
That's
know why?
good, actually.
You wanna know why?
Why?
Because guess what? You went to school, right?
Yeah.
Remember when you got some shit wrong on the test? It's
Yeah.
bad. You answered that wrong. That's bad.
Yeah.
Right? You
They
didn't get this
mark it,
right.
yeah.
That's bad. That's bad. You're gonna fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
yeah, yeah.
we're taught growing up. You know, going through the school system. Like, you know, once we take an L,
Yeah.
right? It's a failure, right? It's bad. It's a bad thing, right? But in business, it's the opposite. We gotta rewire our brain. You know, we gotta understand that.
You're
Like I
right.
said, losses. It's a lesson, bro. It's not. It's and also, you know, failure's not a part of. It's a part of success, not, you know, the opposite of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, Brent.
Yeah,
But
no, you're right.
but like, you know, even then, bro, like, did you ever think that when you were younger, like, this is what you'll be doing now?
No.
What you think you were gonna be doing? Like, 'cause we all got dreams, bro. We all got
I
dreams.
thought I was gonna be on my
Yeah.
way to med school. I
Yeah.
wanted to graduate college, just a normal.
Yeah. Were you gonna be a gynecologist,
And I was gonna be a pediatrician.
a pediatrician? Oh,
yeah,
so what's
yeah,
up? Yeah,
pediatrician.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I thought I'd be in med school by now and graduate college, but life
Yeah.
takes a different turn, you know.
No, hell yeah.
And so, what did you think you'd be here? Doing what you do?
I mean, I knew I'd be successful. I always knew that. I knew that, but I didn't know what the hell I'd be doing. Honestly, I thought shit when I was younger, I was gonna be fucking playing basketball somewhere, like overseas, fucking NBA. You know, that's the first dream. Everyone got some
Yeah.
big dream. Like, come on, bro. I
Well,
know you didn't
played
want to.
semi-pro, right?
Yeah, I played some.
So you're almost.
Yeah, I
there.
was decent. But,
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really take it. Like, if I would have had better training when I was younger, I guarantee I would have fucking been in the league. But
Yeah.
like I said, there's a lot of good players, but like shit happens for a reason. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's true.
Who's to
Yeah.
say I would have made the NBA and fucking went broke
Yeah.
after, or got out after 3 years and went broke.
Life took you in a different
You know,
turn.
because it happens to a lot of people. You
Yeah.
know, there's only 400 people out the whole earth,
Things
the whole
things will
world.
happen for a reason.
Exactly, bro. So like I said, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
You know, but even then, bro, like I said, even when I was young, I knew I wanted to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Rich. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's
Just
easily
didn't-
accomplishable, bro. That's
Yeah.
easy to accomplish right there, bro. And you know, and I always had a positive mindset on this shit. You know what I mean? I always been a guy to dream, but I was like, fuck, I need to take action now. You know, no more dreaming, bro. Taking action, and that's what, you know, separates a lot of people, bro. The people that say they want to do this shit versus the people that actually do this shit. You know,
Yeah.
and
Majority of people will sit back and just
yeah,
wait for the day, wait for the perfect time.
exactly, bro. And that shit
Wait
never,
for
that shit,
everything's perfect.
that shit don't never come, bro.
Nah.
Ain't never gonna be
No.
no fucking perfect time. I tell
Nope.
people that shit, bro. They're like, nah, man, I gotta wait till this happens. I gotta wait till the moon and stars
Nah.
align. I gotta wait till
not gonna
Mercury
happen.
retrograde, and you know I'm an Aquarius, so I gotta
When-
wait till
when the
this month.
stars
I'm
align.
like, bitch, it's not gonna happen like that. That's not how shit works. There ain't no
Mhm.
magic time, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get lucky like that. You know, and people don't understand the harder you work, the more risk you take, the luckier you gonna fucking get. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing, risk.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people want to
It's
take
not,
risks.
bro. That's funny
It
shit,
is
bro.
very risky.
It's funny, bro. They take risk on. They fucking take a risk on Bitcoin. Take a risk on these fucking prize picks, but they never want to take a risk on their dreams. Why?
Mhm.
You know, because they don't believe in that shit, bro. They believe in other people. That's why they do the fucking prize picks betting and shit. They believe in that shit more than they believe in themselves and them accomplishing their dreams.
Yeah, you gotta believe in
You
yourself. Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't believe in themselves. They don't think they can do it. They don't think they have what it takes.
Yeah.
But you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have that mindset where I'm gonna
Exactly.
figure it out.
Yeah, 'cause
No
if
matter
you-
what happens, no matter if it all turns bad, I'm gonna figure it out.
Exactly. Because guess what? If you don't have that belief, like I said, no one else is gonna believe
Nope.
in it either. Your parents, your mom, your dad, they're gonna look at you like, what?
Let me
Why
ask
does he want to do that?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When you first started, did you have anybody doubt you?
I never know what. Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? It's a funny shit, bro. Like, yeah, of course, there's gonna be people that doubt you in silence. You know what I mean? Like your
Yeah.
family and everybody. You know, they're not gonna doubt you. Say, hey, I don't believe that you're gonna make it like this. You know, my dad always believed in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad always believed in me and shit. And you know that's why. You know what I'm saying? It's my dude since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in business. I wouldn't be here right now. If you want to be honest.
Yeah.
But you know, even fucking when I was in the military, you know, fucking people told me because I was getting kicked out at one point in time. I remember my manager. They called him. He was a sergeant, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, man, you think you better than everybody, but you ain't shit," and all this
Gotcha.
shit. You know, and then fucking even girls, you know, women I talked to, oh, you ain't shit. You know, because I lived in an apartment at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and even my mom too. You know, you ain't shit just like your dad. I'm just like, you know, but
Yeah.
I didn't believe in that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I use that negativity as motivation.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that shit, bro. I like proving people wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You say I ain't shit, but now I am the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now what the fuck can you say?
Yeah.
You know, next I want someone to wish that you know I can't make $10 million. You know what I'm saying? I wish someone would tell me, hey man, you can't make $1 million, $10 million. I'll do that shit. I like doing that shit because
It motivates you.
to me the negative shit motivates me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The negative,
Yeah.
I like turning that shit to a positive, and
Mhm.
you know that's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, yeah, you're always gonna have people doubt you. There's gonna be people close to you that know you the most because they're projecting their you know their failures upon you. You know they're projecting their
true.
mindset upon you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, nah, I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? And your family gonna look at you different, bro. They gonna think you the black sheep when you really the goat. You know, and that's just how it is, bro.
Right.
And I know you got people like that. And here's the thing, bro. You don't learn, you don't know it till it's like, you know, you're already doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know, but that's why I don't tell nobody my plans. I don't tell them like, hey, I'm gonna start doing this. I just do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
And then show
they,
them.
they can't
Yeah.
ruin what they don't know. You
Yeah.
know, how about you? Like, how many? I know you got some people. There's some people probably in your family, most likely.
Yeah, when I first started real estate, I had a lot of people down me. A lot
Yeah.
of my family. A
Yeah.
lot of people told me, don't do it.
Yeah,
People close to me just say, hey, you're doing the wrong thing.
yeah,
I don't know why you're doing this. Should go back to being a doctor.
yeah.
Man, so much doubt. But like you said, it fueled me. I said, no, I want to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I do
What
do
they say
it.
now?
Oh, man, they're my biggest supporters.
Yeah.
They're
my
my
God,
biggest supporters.
Mijo, I'm proud of you.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
He's like, man, you can't do that shit to next year. Oh man, I'm not proud of you, man. I knew you can do it this whole time. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Appreciate you. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass liar. But
No,
that's how it goes.
They're my biggest supporters.
Yeah, but here's one thing,
Yeah.
bro. Like when people say negative shit to me, bro, I look at them and I'm like if I don't. First off, most of the people that put those doubts on you, bro, they're
Mhm.
not even in the position. They're not even the place I want to be at in my life. So I'm like, first off, your point's invalid because you, like I said, I want to be in your shoes. If you want to trade place with them, don't take advice from these motherfuckers, negative or positive. You know, I just take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, cool. Yeah, sure, yeah. You know, but I'm not you, bitch. You know, I'm gonna prove that. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Prove them wrong.
yeah, and that too. Like, what do they do? You know, like I mean, I love my family, but like it's like, hey, well, you work at a fucking goddamn like you work at a fucking supermarket. Like, why am I gonna believe in what the fuck you say? I don't believe that shit.
Yeah. True.
You don't even believe in you. What the fuck makes you think I'm gonna believe what the fuck you say? You know, it's fucked up, right? But it's like, but that's just how it is, bro.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But this journey will test you, man.
Yeah.
Being in business is not easy.
Yeah,
Definitely gotta bet on yourself. And even if everybody around you is telling you no, but in your heart and your mind, you know, like, this is for me. No, this is
hell
it.
yeah.
It's just
Exactly. How's this shit going now? Like, how's it going now?
really
You
good.
know, cause you've been in the business what 5 years, 6 years, probably longer than that.
Man, real estate, I've been in it for a
4 or
while.
5 years or what?
But when I really started growing was when I met my mentor. I mean, I owe
Yeah.
so much to him because he taught me everything and he showed me the way on how to grow. I mean,
Yeah.
I owe so much. But no, I've been doing it for a while. Like I said, I mean, I started business when I was 18.
Yeah.
And I'm 23 now,
Yeah, it's
and
good,
so that's quite some time.
Yeah,
but
hell yeah.
there was there was huge learning curves I had to go through just because of maturity.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, your mind's not
It's
mature.
everybody, man.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing what you do? Hell yeah.
Oh, in general, business.
Yeah, it is.
Business. It's a lot of responsibility.
It is, man. If you want to get paid more, you got to take on
Yeah.
more responsibilities.
Yeah.
You know.
The way it was told to me was by my mentor. He said, "More growth is more responsibility."
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Because you're gonna be responsible for more. So if you don't want the growth, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't want the responsibility, don't grow.
Yeah, I hear you.
But if
Yeah.
you want the responsibility, you'll get growth.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And I believe in that one too, man. Cause it is, bro. It's like fuck, man. Like, you know, like me coaching clients and shit. Like I got 20 clients right now, right? And you know, I have to. So I gotta be responsible. So I can't be out here
Yeah.
partying and
Correct.
fucking,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
doing bullshit on the
You can't,
weekends.
no.
And you know, when there's people that are, you know, looking, not just looking up to me,
Mm-hmm.
but also people that rely
They're
on me
seeking
to,
your advice.
Yeah, exactly.
They want you to guide them.
Exactly.
To their goals. So yeah, you're right. You got to be responsible for getting them right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I gotta show up as my best self, you know, so that way they can show up as their best self,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I remember when I first met you, I was kind of getting into fitness,
Yeah.
but I think when I met you, I was like, you know, I want to take it serious, and you put me on, and man, I mean, I've grown a lot with your guidance on how to grow and how to work out and the meal plans and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know. I wish we had some before pictures
I know.
to fucking see where you were.
I know.
I'm pretty sure you got some.
Well, because on the app it has you take before pictures,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I probably did.
Yeah, I gotta look in there, but I don't think you took them.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, but I did coach you. How much weight did you get? How much did you gain?
Man, I weighed
Yeah.
155 at the time, and now I'm like 170.
Oh, nice. So you
So-
gained about what, like 15 pounds of muscle?
But that was like,
Yeah.
that was I met you a while back too.
Yeah, yeah. But how long did it take you to get that?
Well, I'm 170 now because it's the fitness journey's been on and off.
Yeah.
Because trying to balance fitness.
Yeah. No, I
and
mean like when you
business-
first started, like you know that first 6 months, 4 months or whatever.
I don't remember, bro.
You remember? Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah. So
I mean-
like when you started, what weight were you at? And then you said 155.
Yeah, 155.
And then where did you end up at? Like 3-6 months later down the line.
Probably like
What was the most you weighed?
the most I weighed.
Yeah.
The most I weighed, man.
Yeah.
Maybe like 180.
Mm.
180.
Well, that took like what, about 6 months, 9 months?
Yeah. Yeah, because you had me on my meal prep.
Oh yeah,
You had me on my meal preps.
yeah.
And then I was working out, but then since then I've been like I said, it's been on and off.
Yeah, yeah.
So I grew
Just
that,
maintaining
but
it.
then I lost some because I stopped,
Yeah,
and then having to pick it up again.
yeah. I remember you stopped for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But shit, that's good, bro. We're growing business wise, fitness wise, health and wealth. You know, and that's why I named my podcast Wealth and Wellness. You know,
Yeah.
because we're trying to improve physically, financially over here, man.
Yeah, it can't just be in one area.
Exactly. We can't.
No,
be,
you gotta have
we gotta be
both.
well rounded, man.
Yep. You gotta be well rounded. That's
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's at.
But hey, I appreciate you showing up. Hey, it's the first podcast episode. It's
So
your boy
what?
Elijah. You could add him on Twitter. You don't got Twitter. You got.
I actually did create Twitter.
You
It's
got
the same
Twitter?
handle though.
Oh, what is it? Tell him. Tell him.
VASQZ _ Eli. ELI. So you can do Twitter, Instagram, and then we're gonna be starting that YouTube shortly.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate you. Hey,
Appreciate you
this is
having me.
episode number 1 with the Wellness Podcast. It's your boy